on earth. See you soon. And in my own special way, I love you. You'll always be with us.
She wasn't outwardly scandalous in personality. In fact, many who knew her described her as reserved and soft-spoken. But the machine around her packaged her in a way that leaned into ambiguity, modest in some ways but suggestive in others. They didn't portray her as the soft, lovable girl. It was always sexual, dark, and mysterious. But this was a young girl who had a very down-to-earth personality and who just wanted to be famous. And at 14. I think what they should have promoted with her personality and not her sex appeal. Her music and visual presentation contributed to that contradiction. Songs like Age Ain't Nothing But a Number, especially given the context in which they were produced, were deeply inappropriate for someone her age. Even if she didn't write those themes herself, she became the face of them. Her style, while often tomboyish and innovative, baggy pants, crop tops, dark sunglasses, still carried an undertone of sensual cool that was marketed as aspirational. It created a new archetype, the young but mature girl, which the industry pushed heavily. But again, it's critical to locate responsibility properly. Aaliyah didn't create that system. She was shaped by it. Young fans imitating her weren't responding to her alone, but to a broader media environment that normalized the premature sexualization of girls. Black female artists in particular have historically been pushed into more adult roles earlier, often denied the same protections or extended innocence afforded to others. So rather than framing her as a moral driver, it's more accurate and more honest to see her as part of a larger pattern. Her story highlights how entertainment industries can blur boundaries, how audiences can become desensitized, and how young women have often been left vulnerable in spaces that should have protected them. Now let's get into her childhood. Aaliyah Donna Houghton was born on January 16, 1979, and she was the youngest child of Diana and Michael Houghton. Her name is the feminine form of the Arabic Ali, meaning highest, most exalted one, the best. Aaliyah was fond of her name, calling it beautiful and saying she was very proud of it, and strove to live up to her name every day. Growing up, she excelled both academically and artistically. She was known for achieving straight A's in school and had a passion for singing and dancing from a young age. Aaliyah's ancestors came to the United States from Jamaica, and she also had Native American ancestry. She was comfortable with her identity and background, and she wasn't afraid to flaunt them. That's what her final music video, Designs, was inspired by for the smash hit Rock the Boat. She called herself a perfectionist and recalled always being a good student. Aaliyah reflected, and I quote, "I always wanted to maintain that. Even in high school, when I first started to travel, I wanted to keep that 4.0. Being in the industry, I don't want kids to think I can just sing and forget about school. I think it's very important to have an education, and even more important to have something to fall back on." She did this in her own life as she planned to fall back on another part of the entertainment industry. She believed that she could teach music history or open her own school to teach that or drama if she did not make a living as a recording artist, because as she...
Which side are you going in?
Oh, I go in on grocery, yeah.
Pet animals during her childhood, including ducks, snakes, and iguanas. Her cousin Jomo had a pet alligator, which Aaliyah felt was too much, remarking that was something I wasn't going to stroke. Despite her talent, Aaliyah was not immune to the struggles many children face. In interviews, she spoke about her experience with bullying and feeling like an outsider, but she persevered and used her experiences to fuel her creativity. Aaliyah's family has described her as kind, loving, and focused individual. She was deeply
I guess I'll call you when I'm
often spent time with her brother Rashad, who would later become her choreographer. As a child, Aaliyah
it shouldn't be that long though.
Hobbies, such as horseback riding, roller skating, and ballet.
I don't need any food.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. You do anytime you do, you got to get the code. You told me Westlake, so I found it. So now I need to count.
Keep going, because I'm gonna knock some eggs out your head.
Please, y'all don't start today.
I'm finna, you hear me, you going to jail. Listen, I was just calling your name and speech, and you just do police.
How you doing, Liam? Thank you, Sid. Okay.
The nerve is bad, Lord.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna get